And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Paul Bean.
All right, let's take one more look at that flood warning for the Portneuf River from Pocatello all the way down to McCammon. Now, we've been seeing issues with this river for quite a while now, for about a month, and especially in Ingham, we saw that water level rising up to close to roads and into yards as well. So it has been a pretty crazy month, and that is going to continue. We're at 9.9 feet right now, 8.5 being that flood stage, and it's expected to go down in the next couple of days and then start to raise once again after that. So now as we go to that storm tracker, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but more in depth, you see all that moisture starting to burn off. Even that scattered rain is starting to finally move out. And for the most part, we're not seeing that rain in the Snake River Plain. It's not touching the ground. And for the most part, we're seeing mostly cloudy conditions. And as we zoom out, even that's going to improve. We have that first moisture wave, and those clouds are in our region still very light here on the map. But as behind that, starting to see a dry slot. Behind that further, about 2 to 3 days further, we're going to start to see moisture move in. But for now, we're getting a nice spring-like break with temperatures starting to warm up as well. For those temperatures out there right now, though, still on the cold side, 37 in Pocatello, 43 in Blackfoot, and you see those 40s as you move to the north. But then it once again drops back down into those 30s, 33 in Du Bois, 30 in Island Park, and a cold 26 in Yellowstone. And we're just starting to enter those nighttime hours, so it is about to get worse as well. Those night times are actually getting a lot colder, while those daytime temperatures are getting warmer. 29 in Pocatello, 29 in Blackfoot, and 26 in Idaho Falls are expected as we move into the low time areas of the nighttime. But it gets worse as you move even further north. 19 in Island Park, 12 in Yellowstone, and even those intermittent temperatures are pretty cold. 20 in Afton, 19 in Mackay with a 27 over there in Argo, so it does warm up as you hit the desert. As for tomorrow, it does rebound quite nicely. We see a lot of high 50s and even a 60 here and there. 60 in Malad City, 60 in Burley, 58 in Pocatello with a 59 in American Falls. And as we move up north, we do see that start to drop off, especially over in the Wyoming region. 47 in Soda Springs and Afton, 48 in Jackson, and 40 in Yellowstone would be the cold spot on the map for tomorrow. But you do see that rebound. Future tracker for the most part staying clear until those mountains start to see snow late in the day, and even a little bit in Rexburg in the middle half of that afternoon. And then Island Park sees a little bit as well in the late afternoon. But for the most part, that scattered snow sticks to the mountains. So let's take a quick look at that 7-day forecast. For the most part, staying clear for a few days. Thursday, that's when we start to see that moisture move in. Although, if you look at those temperatures, it definitely gets a little bit nicer. But we do see that partly cloudy into rain, into a mix at the back half of this week. Idaho Falls sees that moisture move in a little bit earlier on Wednesday, but the temperatures still do get up there. 62 on Wednesday, 60 on Thursday. Although it does cool down, and look at some of those nighttime lows, we do see below freezing quite a bit. That's why there's that mix on Friday. Rexburg, same basic outline for that rain. A little bit of a mix, as you can see on Friday, 49. And then it warms up again for your weekend, getting into those mid-60s once again. Teton area seeing some scattered snow on Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday it clears out, but then you see that second wave that everybody else is getting on Friday into Saturday. And then finally, for the Central Mountains, we do see that mix extend into Wednesday, but for the most part, the daytime temperatures stay warm, so that's why you're seeing rain. And then at night, it does dip below 30, so that's why you're seeing that snow as well. So we're not quite out of that winter weather just yet, but for the most part, the daytimes are staying in the springtime.
You tell that to people's daffodils and tulips that are coming up out of the ground right now, starting to blossom. The ones that I have after this weekend and the cold temperatures at night look very, very sad. They're like little oh, I don't think there's any help for them.
Yeah,
but,
it's been a crazy couple of weeks.
Yeah, you know, a couple days of sunshine, they're going, hey, all right, you know, let's get spring on. And
then snow.
Then it snows. Wow. All right, thanks, Paul. Oh, just a few weeks left in the